Hello, I'm Dr. Maury Markham from City of Hope. In the last session, I highlighted the ever-increasing predicament, increasingly important predicament associated with advances in cancer therapeutics based on revolutionary changes in our understanding of the molecular biology of cancer, which are unfortunately associated with an objectively unsustainable rise in the cost of therapy, which creates a situation where it is highly likely many patients simply will not be able to receive the benefits of these agents. I then noted a response to this dilemma from Dr. Lewis Thomas, written more than 50 years ago in his landmark lay text, The Lives of a Cell, in a chapter entitled The Technology of Medicine. In this chapter, he defines a term, halfway technology, which in the words of Dr. Thomas represents the kinds of things that must be done after the fact in efforts to compensate for the incapacitating effects of certain disease whose course one is unable to do much about. It is a technology designed to make up for disease or to postpone death. Dr. Thomas adds the following when speaking specifically about cancer treatment. Much of what is done in the treatment of cancer by surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy represents halfway technology in the sense that these measures are directed at the existence of already established cancer cells, but not at the mechanisms by which cells become neoplastic. He then concludes with a suggested solution, one that acknowledges a different type of technology. Again, in the words of Dr. Thomas, the kind that is so effective that it seems to attract the least public notice. It has come to be taken for granted. This is the genuinely decisive technology of modern medicine, exemplified best by modern methods of immunization. Finally, Dr. Thomas concludes, the point to be made about this kind of technology, the real high technology of medicine, is that it comes from a genuine understanding of disease mechanisms. And when it becomes available, it is relatively inexpensive and relatively easy to deliver. Truly remarkable. Again, these words were written more than 50 years ago. We will conclude this discussion at our next session by applying the concept described so eloquently by Lewis Thomas to the entity of cervical cancer. And I thank you for your attention.